Welcome to the deep dive. So today we have a story for you that is probably the most catastrophically escalated, mundane errand in recorded history. I mean, imagine you were just walking around looking for a trash can.
Right, just a totally normal day.
Exactly. But 20 minutes later, you are locked in a pitch-black room, desperately trying to escape a French UFO cult.
It is honestly just the most bonkers sequence of events.
Yeah.
You know, you think you were just doing your civic duty, throwing away a gum wrapper or whatever, and suddenly, boom, you are being actively recruited to be an intergalactic ambassador.
It is hilarious, but also terrifying. So let's set the scene for everyone. How does this even happen? How does a simple hunt for a garbage bin turn into an abduction scenario?
Well, you really have to picture the environment. It is 2014, and our guy is a tourist wandering around Naha City, which is in Okinawa, Japan.
And he is super jet lagged.
Oh, completely. His brain is basically running on empty.
Yeah.
And he is holding a piece of trash, like an empty water bottle or something.
Yeah.
And anyone who has been to Japan knows this one specific thing.
There are absolutely no public trash cans anywhere.
None. The streets are pristine, but finding a garbage bin is like finding a needle in a haystack. So he is just holding this garbage, walking around, and he spots Naha City Hall.
Which, I mean, that is flawless logic. You see a massive municipal government building and you think, hey, they definitely have public restrooms and a place to throw away this bottle.
Exactly. It is a city hall. It is literally the most boring, bureaucratic place on earth. You go there to pay parking tickets, not to get abducted.
You expect gray walls and people holding those little numbered deli tickets?
Yeah, but instead, he goes upstairs and walks straight into this open, free art exposition right inside the municipal building.
Which is already weird.
Right. But the art itself is just wall-to-wall paintings of UFOs, weird extraterrestrial landscapes, and all this cosmic space stuff.
Okay, wait. How on earth does a UFO group get to host a secret alien recruitment meeting in a Japanese municipal building?
I know, it sounds crazy, but they just rent the community rooms. Local governments have these free or cheap public gallery spaces for citizens. So this fringe group just acts like a community art appreciation society, books the room, and suddenly they look totally legit.
That is so sneaky. They are totally cloaking themselves in bureaucratic boredom.
Yeah. So a tourist walks in and thinks, well, if the city is hosting this, it must be totally normal. And right away, this friendly, cute Japanese artist walks up to him.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Yep. She flashes this warm smile, asks where he is from, what he thinks of the UFO art, it's chatting them up.
Which is totally the universal tourist mindset trap. You're alone in a new country, a local is being super nice to you, and you just don't want to be rude.
Exactly, you want to be a good guest.
Yeah.
So when she casually says, hey, we're having a special seminar next door, you should come, he just falls right into it.
It's like accepting one of those free timeshare breakfast pitches. You think, she seems nice, it is free, I will just grab my complimentary theme park tickets and leave. Except, instead of a condo in Florida, you get funneled into a cosmic abduction.
That is exactly what it feels like. Because he said, sure, why not? And he follows her into this large adjacent room. He sits down next to another friendly woman, thinking he's getting an art history lecture.
And this is where the movie genre violently shifts from a quirky indie comedy to a straight-up sci-fi psychological thriller.
Oh, absolutely. The second he sits down, things go off the rails.
Because according to his account, he sits in the chair and immediately he hears the heavy door behind him close. And not just close, he hears the click of the latch locking.
That sound alone would send me into a panic.
But it gets worse. Before he can even react to the lock, the lights are killed completely. The room goes pitch black.
Just total darkness. You are in a foreign country, jet lagged, holding a water bottle, and now you are locked in the dark with strangers.
And then the music starts.
Oh my gosh, the music.
Yeah, they start blasting this ominous, heavy sci-fi synthesizer music in the dark. The tourist is sitting there, and his internal panic is just skyrocketing. I mean, you walked in to toss a water bottle, and now you're in the opening scene of an alien horror movie.
It is total sensory whiplash.
Yeah.
And then finally, the lights come up just a tiny bit at the front of the room. And it is not an art teacher standing there.
Nope. It is this older European guy, and he just immediately starts aggressive preaching, like pacing the floor, telling this captive audience that he has been personally abducted by aliens.
And that he is taking direct orders from extraterrestrials.
Right, and he is demanding that humanity needs to construct an official diplomatic embassy for these aliens to land at.
With diplomatic immunity and everything. Which, by the way, we should probably mention who these people actually are. This is the Raelian movement.
Oh man, the Raelians.
Yeah, they were founded by this French former race car driver named Rael, who decided he was an intergalactic prophet. It is wildly absurd.
A race car driver UFO cult. You really cannot make this up. But, if pitching an alien embassy in the dark sounds crazy, the promotional video they show the audience just completely shatters whatever grip on reality this tourist had left.
The video is honestly the funniest part of this whole nightmare.
So they hit play on a projector, right? And it starts off super serene. It shows what this alien embassy is supposed to look like. The tourist says it looks like a standard Roman Catholic church or like a peaceful yoga retreat.
Very calm, very normal, people walking around, smiling.
Yeah. But then, with absolutely zero warning, the plot twist hits. The women in the video just suddenly start taking all their clothes off.
It's right there on the screen.
Yes. They strip completely topless and start running around the simulated embassy. The whole vibe goes from a quiet church service to a full-blown hedonistic UFO ritual.
Because that is the Raelian doctrine. They are famously a UFO cult. They believe that maximum physical pleasure is how you connect with the alien creators.
Which is fine, you do you. But imagine being this jet-lagged guy. It is like if you were forced to sit through a super dry HR compliance video at work, and halfway through the PowerPoint, it suddenly morphs into an intergalactic, clothing-optional rave.
His brain cannot even process what is happening. His internal alarm bells are just screaming at him to get out of cuckoo crazy land immediately.
So the video ends, the lights snap back on, and the vibe in the room is instantly hostile.
Yeah, the friendly facade is completely gone.
They start passing around these membership flyers, and the friendly woman next to him aggressively pivots. She demands his private info to join the group. What is your name? What is your phone number? What is your email?
She's just pressuring him to commit right there.
So he executes this desperate, frantic ploy. He grabs the paper and just scribbles down a completely fake name, a fake phone number, and a fake email address.
A classic fake out.
Totally. He shoves the paper back at her, jumps out of his chair, and beelines for the exit. He grabs the door handle and it will not move. It is deadlocked. Oh, the sheer terror of that moment. You try to run, and the door is literally locked from the inside.
It is a nightmare. And then he turns around, and the artist lady, the one who lured him in from the hallway, is walking toward him.
Oh, no.
And she has this super sad, disappointed look on her face. And she asks the most terrifying question possible. You're leaving already. Did you register?
This is the ultimate standoff. Because it is so funny when you think about it. The sheer tension of politely lying to a cultist so you can survive.
Right. Because society has conditioned us to just never cause a scene. He is terrified that if he screams and shakes the door, he is going to look like the crazy one. Plus, he just gave them a fake identity, so if she checks the paper, he is busted.
So what does he do?
He hits her with the most polite, ridiculous lie ever. He looks her in the eye and says, "Yes, ma'am, I registered, but I have an urgent appointment. May I go?"
An urgent appointment. He is a tourist wandering around looking for a trash can. What appointment could he possibly have? Right, what is he supposed to say? Like, I am so sorry, I am late for my meeting with a garbage bin down the street?
It is so incredibly bold, and the best part is, it totally works.
It does. The sheer confidence of the polite lie just short-circuits her brain. She basically has to accept his excuse or call him a liar, which would be rude. So she just reaches past him, turns the lock, and opens the door.
The relief.
He bursts out into the daylight, and he literally sprints through the city hall, down the stairs, out onto the street, and just runs all the way back to his hotel room.
I would run all the way to the airport, honestly.
He gets to his room, sits on the edge of the bed, totally out of breath, just in shock. And then the universe decides to play one last cosmic joke on him.
This detail is almost too perfect.
He turns on the hotel TV, just wanting some normal background noise. And the very first Japanese variety show that pops up on the screen is broadcasting amateur UFO footage.
No way. Are you kidding me?
He said he just started laughing hysterically in the empty room. You would genuinely wonder if the entire country of Japan was in on a massive prank just to mess with you.
You would think you were on the Truman Show or something. And it wasn't until years later that he Googled it and figured out he had literally stumbled into the aliens who constantly petitioned the Japanese government to let them build an alien embassy there.
It is just so absurd. You want to throw away a piece of trash and you end up fleeing an extraterrestrial sex cult?
The clash between mundane errands and cosmic madness is just chef's kiss.
So we want to leave you with a final thought to mull over today. The next time you are holding a piece of trash in a foreign country and you see an open door, ask yourself, is finding a garbage can really worth the risk of accidentally becoming an alien ambassador?
Probably not.
Yeah, maybe just hold on to your trash until you get to the hotel. Save yourself the trouble. Thank you so much for taking this deep dive with us today.